and what he plans to do.
Pitching for your El Paso County
First pitch is fouled off for a ball. Fouled off for a strike. So Lucero, 6'5" left-hander, can bring it. Ball softly hit to shortstop. Shortstop fields it, goes across the diamond. Ty Peters from the Miracles beats it out for an infield hit. So the first base runner is aboard via an infield hit. Lucero on the rubber for the Grays.
Number 19, Austin Ray.
Grays won in walk-off fashion in the first game, 6-5. So the Grays get their first win of the season. They're 1-3. Miracles dropped to 0-5. Lucero with the outstanding pickoff move to first base. Faked out the runner, and I think Corrigan didn't know it was coming too. Corrigan playing first base for the Grays. He thought he was going to the plate. So now he'll know. Left-handers always have a great move. Lucero misses outside for ball 1. So the big left-hander from Greeley, Colorado, on the bump, delivers a fastball, and that's swung on and fouled off behind home to make it 1 ball, 2 strikes.
What do I have on there? Is that 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1.
So I need to add 1-2?
Yeah. Runner on first because the infield hit. Lucero looks at the runner. The left-hander looks at him. Makes another great move, and he has got the base runner leaning. He's got him leaning towards second. Ball misses outside. 2 balls. We're waiting on the strikes in case we missed one. And blue is not going to show us the count. Runner first off to a short lead. McCoy misses high and outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. No outs for Lucero from Greeley. Plays baseball at Northeastern Community College. Ball swung on and missed. Hits in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. The runner at first advances to second. So we'll call that defensive indifference. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs to the second batter of the game, Austin Reeves, number 19, hitting for the Miracles, swinging right-handed against the left-hander, Lucero. Lucero delivers a pitch that's swung on and hit deep to center field. Center field is drifting back, makes the over-the-shoulder catch at the track, gets the ball in. The runner from second tags and goes to third. We'll give that a sac fly. And that outfield fence here at Tom Roach is 405 feet, and he hit that 403.5 feet. That ball was hit well, but 1 long out.
Now batting, number 18.
That brings up number 18, Maddox Stahl. He's playing right field for the Miracles with 1 out. Runner in third. McCoy Lucero throws a curveball that somehow misses for a ball. Well, we got to the third batter before I started getting angry at the Blues. Lucero misses ball 2. 2-0 count. 1 out. Runner at third. Top of 1. No score. Lucero drops a curveball in for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lucero gets his sign, delivers a fastball on the outside part of the plate, and it's fouled off down the right field side and hits a red truck. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count to Maddox Stahl. He's hitting the 3-hole for the Miracles today with 1 out. Ball swung on, hit to right field. This would probably bring in a run. Right fielder goes back, catches at the fence. The runner from third tags up. And the Miracles are on the board. 1-0. Well, that ball was hit every bit of 375. 375 to the gap in right center, and he caught it at the fence. So 2 long fly balls. Due up the number 4 hole, number 7, Bryson Martinez. Bryson fouls one off for strike 1. There's nobody on as the Miracles took a 1-0 lead on a base on balls. Defensive indifference to get to second, a sack to get to third, and a sack RBI to get home. Lucero misses on the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Misses in the dirt, ball 2. Mike Mignone is out in right field. Made a terrific catch the last out against the fence. Wind is blowing just a little bit from right to left, so the ball might be tailing, getting a little bit of a tailwind to get it up and out. Lucero's curveball misses high. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of 1. Miracles up 1-0. Lucero misses outside for ball 4. So with 2 outs, base runners aboard via walk. Brings up the number 10, Cooper Winchester.
Now batting, number 10, Cooper Winchester.
It's Cooper, isn't it? Oops.
Lucero misses high for ball 1. Martinez over at first off to a short lead, a lefty lead. The catcher, Cooper Winchester, at the plate. Sarah looks at the runner, delivers a slider down the middle for a swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Sarah looks at the runner, looks home, back at the runner, back home. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McCoy Lucero from Greeley, Colorado. Throws one outside, gets by Taylor. It goes a wild pitch. The runner's going to advance from first to second. The count will be 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at 2. Lucero from Northeastern Community College in Sterling, Colorado. The 2-2 pitch. Misses high and outside to load the count. Well, Taylor, the catcher, decides that he wants to talk to Lucero, see if they got their signs mixed up. He's going to run out there and make sure McCoy knows what he's doing and what he needs. And maybe what's for dinner. The meeting's gone on long enough, and the Blue steps out from behind the plate, lets them know, come on, boys, time to get going. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of 1. Miracles on top, 1-0. Lucero out of the stretch, gets a sign, looks at the runner at second. Delivers, strike 3. Curveball found the top of the zone for strike 3 looking. So we head to the bottom of 1. At the middle, but at the top of 1, the Miracles did get 1 run across for a 1-0 lead. As we head to the bottom of 1, due up for the Grays, Webb, Barr, and Tejada. Be back in 2 minutes. Back to Greeley Gray's action in the bottom of one. Pitching
Up to bat
for the
Greeley
Miracles,
Grays, number
Maverick
30,
Alceria.
Griffin Webb.
Leadoff for the Greeley Grays, number 30, Griffin Webb. Webb's playing shortstop for the Grays today. Plays baseball at Hastings College in Nebraska from Laramie, Wyoming. 5'8", 160-pounder. First pitch is a swing and a miss. Maverick Alceria on the mound. Second pitch called the strike. Webb down in the hole, 0-2. He gets back in the box. Alceria working quickly out of the windup. One of the few kids we've seen in the windup today. Webb hits a little chopper to the shortstop. He's going to beat it out. He does not beat it out. Shortstop went deep in the hole, planted his feet, and didn't exactly throw a frozen rope over to first, but it got him. So great play by the shortstop on the Grays.
Number 12.
That was Nicholas Brainerd. Now batting for the Grays, number 12, Brogan Barr, playing center field. Brogan made a great catch, the first out of the inning today. One against the fence and caught one to deep center field. Brogan plays at McCook Community College. Takes strike one look and talks to the blue a little bit. If you know Barr, you know that he does like to talk. So got something to say. I think he's running for mayor. Takes pitch inside, the count's 1-1. Barr plays baseball at McCook Community College, and next year, he doesn't know where he's going next year. I think he mentioned he had some offers in Nebraska. Barr takes a ball outside, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, bottom of 2. Barr fouls one off to even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Barr, the lone kid from Eaton, Colorado. He's played a few games here at this field. This is University High's home field, so Eaton plays here at least once a year. As he takes the ball high, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Eaton and UH are league rivals, 3A rivals. Three ones count.
Hey, good AB.
Misses outside for a ball. So Barr is aboard with a walk. That brings up number 8, Caleb Tejada.
Number 8, Caleb Tejada.
So Barr will be the first base runner for the Grays this game, early in the game. Grays are down 0-1. 2 sac flies, got the runner around. So Tejada steps up, playing third base for the Grays this year. Plays baseball at Arkansas State Mid-South from Greeley. Takes ball 1 high. Barr at first, off to a short lead. Ball misses inside for ball 2. Maverick Alceria is a pitcher for the Miracles.
His throat hurts.
2-0's count, 1 out. Barr at first. Stretches lead just a little bit. He doesn't go. Pitch is swung on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Barr at first. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Grays down by 1, 0-1.
Go, Taji.
Tejada fouls one off. Hopefully it'll get over the fence, and it looks like it's going to bounce right off the dugout. So new life for Tejada. The count remains the same, 2 balls, 2 strikes. All the infielders return to their prospective positions. Maverick, the pitcher for the Miracles, gets on the rubber. Looks at Barr up first. Barr not a moderate lead. Pitch outside for ball 3. Catcher quick to first, but Barr back in time. The count's full with 1 out to Tejada. A number hit to first base. First baseman backhands it, touches his own. Throw not to second, so Barr's safe at second. So you get Barr at second. 2 outs. Due up, number 27, Deegan Corrigan.
Number 27, Deegan Corrigan.
Deegan playing first base. Plays for Concordia University in Nebraska. From Windsor, Colorado. He's a big kid. 6'5", 220. Right-handed hitter. Well, he could bring in the first run of the game with a base knock. Barr's off to a lead at second. Pitch misses outside for ball 1. Corrigan back up on the dish quickly. Akaria looks at the runner at second. However, no one's there. Ball fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 0-1 game. Bottom of 1. Corrigan up from Windsor, Colorado. Alcaria gets his sign. Looks at the runner at second. Misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Barr off to a much bigger lead at second.
Good job. We're still alive.
Corrigan fouls one off the bat, off the catcher's mask. They give the catcher a second. He's giving everyone thumbs up. Says he's okay. That's why I don the tools of ignorance, because I'm tough.
Go, D, go to work.
It's Corrigan back in the box. Barr at second. 2-2 count. The pace of this game is like a snail crossing the road, isn't it? It is a slow-paced game. Corrigan steps in. Maverick gets his sign. Delivers a curveball. Ball hit in the hole. Third baseman reaches over. Scoops it up. Goes across the 1 for the final out of the inning. Nice play by the third baseman. He had some range. So the grades go down at the end of 1 with 1 left on, no hits, no runs, no errors. As we head to top of 2, due up for the Miracles. Mason Aaron, Nicholas Brainerd, and Jeremiah Lucero. 1-0 Miracles. As we head to the top of the second inning, due up for the Miracles, Mason Aaron, wearing number 34 and playing second base. Mason, the right-hand hitter, facing
Number
Lucero,
34, Mason Aaron.
left-handed pitcher.
Go, Max. Take shoving.
Lucero out of the stretch, nibbles the outside part of the plate for a strike. 0-1's count. Lucero tries again. This ball just drifts a little bit farther outside for a ball.
Oh, yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike. Lucero misses high, gets by Taylor, gets to the fence. However, no runners are on board, so nothing hurt. 2-1, and we got another one of the Grays coming up to the box to talk. Let's see who this guy is. Tell us who you are.
I'm Daniel Hudak,
Go ahead. Keep going, Daniel.
going to Adams State University as a junior.
Lucero misses for ball 3, 3-1. So, Hudak, the reason we asked you up here, am I saying your name correctly?
Yeah,
Okay. Pitched a great game.
thank you.
Last innings, really doing it. Lucero misses on the inside. Home plate umpire looks down at 1 to see if he got a strike. Batter, what am I saying? Ump at first wasn't paying attention. So it's a walk. Due up, number 13, Nicholas Brainerd. Runner on 1, no outs, Lucero up. Go ahead, Daniel. So you pitched a great game. How fast? What's your velocity? It looked like you were bringing it.
Usually I'm like 87, 88. Today was a little slower, probably like 85.
Okay. It looked like a couple of calls you didn't get. You got upset and really went after it.
Yeah, I try not to let it get the best of me. I like to let him know I thought I was there, but you can't let it overcome you, because if you overcome you, then the batter has the overpower, because it shows that you're upset, and so your body language shows whether he's got the advantage or if you have it. So I like to keep the advantage by not letting it get too much into me, but you always feel a little bit upset with it.
So Lucero misses high for ball 1. Goes a pickoff attempt to 1. Ball's overthrown the first baseman, gets to the fence. Runner advances from second and then to third. So runner at third, no outs, 1-0 to Martinez. Well, you make a good point. So you weren't getting the calls. What are your pitches? I saw your fastball, obviously. I saw your curveball. You got a sweeper or a slider you were throwing?
Yep, and then a changeup as well.
Okay, I didn't see the change. You throw it today?
Yep, a few times. Not very good. Not letting it get out in front. Kind of babying it a little bit. It's got to throw it hard.
This pitch swung on and missed. 1-1 to Martinez. So your slider looked really. I was talking about how great you were a few times on some of those pitches, and they were just missing too. I think a couple of them should have struck the guy out looking. I think eventually you did, but it took 3 more pitches too. What's your favorite pitch?
I like throwing the curveball because I've known it for like 10 years now. So it's super nice to be able to throw it as a 0-0 or as a 3-0 if I'm comfortable with it.
3-0? You're throwing a curveball?
Yeah, I like it because a hitter's always expecting an off speed, but you can throw it for a strike and for an out pitch. It's pretty nice to have.
Ball smoked down the left side, off the glove of the third baseman. 1 run will score. That's be a base hit for Martinez. And that brings up number 3, Jeremiah Lucero.
Number 3,
So
Jeremiah Lucero.
your curveball looked like you didn't take much off it. What is your velocity on your curveball?
Usually around 75 to 77.
Okay, so I just had a bad angle here. All right, so what'd you say? Where are you going next year?
Adams State University.
Okay, what are you studying?
Criminology.
All right, that's what my degree is. And I'm calling a baseball game for free.
Yep.
So it doesn't get you anywhere. I'll play with you. What's your GPA?
Right now it's a 3.0.
Oh, good, good. All right, anybody you want to say hi to?
Hi, Mom.
No girlfriend?
No girlfriend.
All right. Well, hey, great job. You got the win today.
Thank
So
you.
it was fun watching you pitch, man. I really liked it. Thanks for coming up. Well, that was Daniel Hudak that got the win the first game. Really impressed by the way he was pitching. Nice kid. I'm glad he came up to talk to us. And hi, Mom. Lucero hits a softball to third base. Third baseman comes charging, gloves it, picks it up, goes across the diamond for 1 out. First baseman throws the ball to third as a runner from second tries to advance to third. They're in under the tag. So Maverick is up. You don't see this often, but he is a pitcher and the DH for today's game. So they're letting the pitcher hit. He's going to see if he can help
Number
himself
4,
out.
Maverick Alceria.
So Alceria steps to the plate with 1 out. Lucero, the left-hander from Greeley, out of the stretch, gets a sign, delivers a curveball, strike 1, swinging. Good pitch. Way to start it off by McCoy. So as we were talking to Daniel Hudak, the Miracles did get one across for a 2-0 lead. And strike 2 swinging from Maverick. Let's see if McCoy can get his second strike out of the game on the pitcher DH, and does. Fastball, swing and a miss. So 2 outs. We go to the top of the inning. The top of the order for the Miracles. Number 1, Ty Peters.
Number 1, Ty Peters.
He's playing center fielder. He's 1 for 1 today with a single and a stolen base. So he's hitting from the left side with 2 outs, runner at third. Miracles up 2-0. McCoy Lucero, the big left-hander from Greeley, on the mound. Curveball finds his zone for strike 1. McCoy gets a sign. Tries the inside corner and misses. The count is 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, top of second. The Miracles have a 2-0 lead. McCoy tries the other side of the plate, tries to go outside, but misses. Make it 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball fisted to the third base. Leaping play for the third out. That's Tejada over there at third. Climbed the ladder, flashed the leather, and made the out. So we head to the end of 2. Due up for the Grays. Taylor, Mignone, and Onderland. Taylor catch for the Grays today. Played baseball. Taylor catch for the Grays today. Played baseball at Severance High School just up the road. Won a state championship with them.
9, Brennan Taylor.
Goes to school at Dickinson State in North Dakota. 6 foot, 175-pound Taylor steps in. Gets Alceria. Alceria out of the windup. First pitch inside for a ball. 1-0 the count to Taylor. Pitch in the same spot for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Blue says that was inside. Ball just a bit high and inside. So Taylor has a 3-0 count. He looks down third base to Galindo and gets the take sign. Steps back in the box. Asaria gets a sign. He's out of the windup. Fastball. And Taylor swung at a 3-0 pitch. Fouled it off. I guess he didn't get the take sign. So 3-1's a count. To number 9, Taylor catching for the Grays. Ball misses inside for ball 4. Leadoff batter is aboard with the walk. Brings up the right fielder, number 25,
Mike Magonia.
Mike Mignone. Taylor's going to run off first base, get a courtesy runner because he's a catcher. So we'll see who's running for Taylor. And it looks like number 3, Austin Williams. If you remember the first game, Austin got on. I think he legged out an infield hit, and then he swiped second easy. So Austin Williams, number 3, has got some wheels. This kid can go. So let's see if he gets the steal sign. If he swipes second. Pitch is inside for ball 1. Maverick Alceria not exactly bringing heat, so I think this would be a great time for Williams to advance and steal a second. Mignona back in the box. Pitcher for the Miracles looks over at 1. Catches the top part of the corner on the right side for a strike. Makes the count 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. The pitch hitting Austin Williams at first. Off to a modest lead, swinging his right hand. Mignona hits a shot out to left field. This is not going to be caught. Up against the fence, left fielder corrals it, gets it in. Williams holds at third. And Mike Mignone hits a double off the wall, stand-up double. Well, something doing for the Grays here in the bottom of 2. A walk and a double with no outs. Number 19, Jake Onderland.
Number 19, Jake Underland.
Jake plays baseball at Colorado Northwestern. That's in Rangeley. He's from Greeley, 6'2", 220-pounder. So he can get a couple ribbies here with a base knock. We know there's speed on third, so anytime that ball gets past the catcher, you know Austin's going to head home. Mignone looks like he can move too. So the Grays got something doing. Maverick Alceria pitching. Underland at bat. Alceria gets his sign. Delivers a strike for an 0-1 count. The shadows are getting long here in Greeley. Sun is setting. Do have lights. Underline hits one to center field. This will be enough to get a run in. The ball's caught. Williams, like I said, has got wheels. They're not even going to attempt to throw him out. Throws to third base. Runner at second stays at third. And Underland gets a sack. RBI.
Number 2.
To be the first run on the board for the Grays. So 2-1. And that brings up Alejandro Verdugo. Alejandro plays baseball at Trinidad State University. He's from Greeley. 5'10", 175-pounder. He's up with 1 out. Bottom of 2. Big filthy curveball just about hits him in the head. Misses for ball 1. Mignone should have stole that bag. He was halfway to third already by the time they released the ball. His secondary lead is huge. Now he goes. Ball swung on and missed. Throw to third, and he's in there easy. So I thought Mignone was surprised on the first pitch how far he got. He said that second pitch, I'm just going to do it. He stole third pretty easy. So all the base runner on the Grays should know, put that in the back of their mind. They get on base. Let's start swiping them. Verdugo up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2-1 Miracles. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Saria misses in the dirt to even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Mignone at third. Stand-up double off the wall, then stole third. Verdugo spoils a pitch on the outside. The count remains the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Ball lifted. It's going to be trouble. Behind second base to center field. Second baseman does catch it. Mignone says, I'm tagging anyway, and does. So the ball was just deep enough to make the center fielder go back and not catch it facing home. Had his back to the plate. Makes the catch. Couldn't put enough on it to get home. And Mignone tags and gets across to tie the game 2-2. And that brings up number 21, Liam Conklin. Conklin playing shortstop for the Grays today. Eureka College in Illinois. Conklin knocks one foul. 1-1. Conklin from Fort Collins, Colorado. 5'8", 145-pounder.
Go, Con, keep going.
Maverick Alceria out of the stretch. Misses high for ball 2. 2-1, 2 outs. 9-hole hitter Liam Conklin is up. He swings through that one. Strike 2. Oh, he wanted that. Conklin meant nothing but business on that swing. Counts 2-2, 2 outs in the second. Akari takes a big sweeping curveball, breaks right across Conklin's shoulder for strike 3. So strike 3 looking. Conklin goes down. However, the Grays are on the board with 2 runs. 2-2 on sac flies. The Grays are playing small ball. 2-2 as we head to top of 3. Due up for the Miracles. Austin Rees, Maddox Stahl, and Brayson Martinez. Summer 2025 is the inaugural season of the Front Range College Baseball League. This is a summer wood bat baseball league played along the Front Range of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado and Nebraska. Visit frontRangeLeague.com for schedules, standings, stats, and more. That's frontRangeLeague.com.
Number 19, Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves steps in for the Miracles. He's 0 for 0 today. Just had a sacrifice fly in the first inning. McCoy Lucero on the bump for the Grays. Delivers a first pitch swing and a miss for a strike. Makes count 0-1. McCoy back up on the rubber. Gets a sign. The left-hander delivers outside. Wow, that was a great job framing that by the catcher, Brendan Taylor. That ball was 4 inches off the plate. He grabbed it and brought it in for a strike. 0-2's a count. Well, number hit to third base. Fires across the diamond. One hops. Keegan at first base. And Corrigan couldn't get the scoop. The runner's aboard. Fortunately, we're going to have to give that air to the third baseman. Good play. Just short hop the first baseman and he couldn't scoop it. Brings up number 18, Maddox Stahl, who also had a sac fly his first at bat. It's 0 for 0 today. Reeves on a first off to a short lead, lefty lead with McCoy, who's got a really good pickoff move. And the big left-hander delivers a ball outside part of the plate. Count is 1-0. Curveball finds its way across the plate for a strike. Evens count at 1-1. With no outs and top of 3. Austin Reeves at first base. Got on by the air. Curveball misses inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Left-handed pitcher thrown to the right-handed hitter. McCoy buries one in the dirt for ball 3. McCoy's looking over. Lucero is looking over at the runner at first. Reeves is maybe 4 feet off the bag. It's not a big lead by any stretch of the imagination. He's off to a lefty lead for sure. Lucero delivers. Strike 2 swinging. Full count. No outs. Runner at 1. Lucero on the hill. Looks at the runner at first. Gets his sign. Delivers the ball fouled off down the right side out of play. The shadows are completely gone here at Tom Roach Field. The lights are on. Ball hit just foul on the right side. First baseman gives chase. Comes up short. New life for Maddox Stahl. Count remains the same. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Lucero on the bump. Ball hit out in the gap between right field and center field. That's down for a base hit. Little Texas leaguer. And Stahl gets his first single of the game. Runners at first and second, no outs. Due up for the Miracles, number 7, Bryson Martinez.
Number 7, Bryson Martinez.
So no outs here for the Grays. In the top of 3, Miracles have runners at first and second. They're 4-hole hitter up. Strike 1 swinging. Lucero up in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch hit right over the second baseman's head. That one's going to get down. Play might be at second for the force. No, doesn't get him. Right fielder goes home, cut off by the first baseman. So another hit. No runner scored. Bases are loaded. Off an error to the third baseman. And then 2 singles in the gap between right center and both in right center field.
Number 10, Cooper Winchester.
Brings up number 10, Cooper Winchester. He's 0 for 1 today. Strikeout looking in the first. However, he's up with bases loaded and no outs. Looking to do some damage here in the top of the third. Ball swung on and tipped, then hit the catcher, Brennan Taylor. That didn't sound great. Taylor a little frustrated. That's smart. So Blue's going to go out and talk to the pitcher. Coach Galindo's going to talk to his catcher. Taylor tells him all, I'm fine. What's the big deal? Let's go. You got to be tough if you're going to be a catcher. So 0-1's count. Bases are loaded. McCoy Lucero, the big left-hander from Northeastern Community College, on the bump. Pitching to Winchester, and he misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs, bases loaded. Ball 2 misses outside. So that makes it count 3 balls, 2 strikes, with bases loaded. And Winchester at bat. Another ball swung on and hit foul and out of play. Full count to Winchester. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Bases are loaded. Runners got on by air and 2 singles. No runs have scored this inning. Ball fouled off. Good at bat. Good at bat by the batter and also by Lucero. Lucero gets a sign. He's on the rubber. Runners are not being held. Corners are in. The pitch. Fouled right back to Lucero. He's going to pick it up and go 1 for the out. And we'll stop there. So the ball was just nubbed. It was essentially a swinging bunt back to Lucero. Lucero charges. Picks it up bare hand, throws to Taylor for the out. So you got 1 out. Bases are still loaded. And due up, number 34, Mason Aaron. Aaron 0 for 0 today.
Number 34,
He
Mason
walked
Aaron.
in the second inning. So that's a good outcome for Lucero. Battled back, got a little number, got 1 force. A double play would have been great. We'll take the force at home, not scoring a run. First baseman's on the grass. Third baseman's about to get there. Lucero gets a sign. Tries the outside part of the plate, and that ball is spoiled off to the right, fouled off. 0-1 is the count. 1 out. Bases loaded. 2-2 game. Top of tree. Good pitch by Lucero. Good frame job by Taylor. Getting that called strike. Curveball just a little bit outside the plate, but Taylor's quick enough to grab it, frame it a little bit. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball fouled off. Well, strikeout would be big right now. Get 2 outs, bases loaded. Infield can go back to regular positions. Just any base. Let's see what Lucero can do. The big left-hander gets a sign. The runners are not being held. There was a ball, just misses on the outside. Fastball on the outside. That'd be the first ball of the at-bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Lucero misses on the outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mason Aaron up to bat. He walked in the second inning. This is his second at bat of the game. He has a 2-2 count with 1 out. Swing and a miss on a curveball. Well, that's big. That was a big out by Lucero. Now we're going to take a deep sigh of relief, go back to where they're usually playing. Now just make the play. Due up for the Miracles, number 13, Nicholas Brainerd.
Number 13, Nicholas Brainerd.
So Lucero not out of the mess yet, but heading that way. He gets a sign and tries a curveball outside that misses. 1-0. 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Number 13, Brainerd, is up playing shortstop for the Miracles. Fastball in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Brainerd back up on the dish. Hits one foul out of play to the right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Lucero trying to work himself out of a jam. He did so with a bases loaded ground ball, got the force at home. Next at batter, he struck out. 1 more strike and he can get out of this inning, and this would be big. He misses. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. First 3 batters got aboard. Next 2 retired. Brings up Brainerd, where we are now. The 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. Swung on and fouled off. Counts the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Brainerd hitting. Lucero pitching. Lucero misses outside to load the count. Well, here we go. Full count, bases loaded, 2 outs. Runners will be going on the pitch. Ball fouled off and out of play on the right side. That was the 8th pitch of this at bat. Here comes pitch number 9 of the at bat.
I'm now back.
Full count, 2 outs. Runners will be going. Lucero gets a sign. Delivers and misses ball 4. So he walked one in. That'll give the Miracles a 3-2 lead. Bases are still loaded, 2 outs, and that brings up number 3, Jeremiah Lucero.
Number 3.
Well, Lucero thought that last pitch was a strike. He released it. Taylor caught it. Lucero started heading for the dugout. However, just a bit outside. Just enough. So we start fresh with Lucero v. Lucero. Ball fouled off. 0-1 count. Jeremiah Lucero versus McCoy Lucero. Three-2, Miracles ahead. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Ball fouled off. 0-2 the count. The Lucero on the mound is up on the count. And he's got to finish him right here with bases loaded. He's got to throw his best pitch right now and get out of this inning. And he does, right down the pipe for strike 3 looking. So Lucero works his way out of a jam, although allowing 1. First 3 runners got on, ground out, bases loaded, ground out, back to Lucero. He goes to catcher for out number 1, strikes out. Kid for the second out, unfortunately walks 1, walks a run in, and then gets a strikeout looking to end the inning. So Miracles are up 3-2. 2 hits on that inning, 3 left on. As we head to the top of the third, Griffin Webb, Brogan Barr, and Caleb Tejada. Miracles up 3-2.
Griffin Webb.
Head to the bottom of third, number 30, Griffin Webb, playing shortstop for the Grays today. He'll lead off the inning. 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Maverick Alciera still pitching for the Miracles. First pitch fouled off. Oh, 1 count on Webb. Alceria out of the stretch. Tries a curveball. Good pitch. Gets it across. For strike 2. Webb sent flat-footed on that pitch. Got fooled. He's 0-2. Ball in the dirt. First ball of the at-bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs here in bottom of 3. Grays find themselves down 3-2. Asaria tries the outside corner, misses. 2-2. Webb back in the box. Looks at a curveball for strike 3. Well, with 1 out, brings up number 12, Brogan Barr.
Number 12, Brogan Barr.
Brogan's first at bat, he got on base on balls. Made a great catch out in center field the first inning. Not much doing in the field the last couple innings. So the left-hander from Eaton's up. He swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. Right towards the Grays dugout. The count is 0-1. Barr back in that box. Alcieri gets a sign out of the stretch. Delivers a fastball high and outside for ball 1. Count is 1-1. Brogan rips one right field. Little line drive over the second baseman's head. And the Grays got something doing.
Number 8, Caleb.
So with 1 out, Brogan Barr gets a single. Brings up number 8, Caleb Tejada. Tejada 0 for 1 today with the ground out. We'll see if the Grays runners remember what happened last inning when they were swiping the bases pretty easy. Sorry, it doesn't exactly bring it. Good time to swipe a bag. Bar doesn't go. Pitch swung on and missed. 0-1's a count. Caleb Tejada up. Kid that plays baseball, Arkansas State Mid-South. He attempts to swing an inside pitch, but pulled back, so that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1 runner on. The lights are on here at Tom Roach Field. Tejada swings at an outside pitch and misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bar at first, off to a short lead. Curveball, Tejada swinging and spoils it off to the right side, foul and out of play. The count will remain the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Sorry, looks at the runner first. Looks at him again. Runner goes. Ball swung on, popped up to the right side in foul territory. Barr's got to hustle back to first. First baseman makes the catch for the second out of the inning. That brings up number 27, Deegan Corrigan.
Number 27.
It's 0 for 1 today. He'll be up with 2 outs. Runner on first. See if Barr goes again. He had that base stolen but had to retreat because he had a foul ball pop up on the right side that was caught. Corrigan swings and drives one out to left field for a single. Corrigan first pitch swinging. And he's aboard. Runner first and second. Brings up number 9, Brennan Taylor. He's catching today for the Grays.
Brennan Taylor.
First at bat, he walked. This will be his second at bat of the game. Grays down 3-2. Bottom of 3 with 2 outs. But runners aboard. Barr at second, Corrigan at first. Taylor at bat. Pitch is swung on. That's going to be trouble. Shortstop comes over, makes the catch. Well, the ball was hit directly behind second base. I thought I was going to get enough out of the range of the shortstop. They made the catch. So Taylor first pitch swinging. Pops it out to shortstop, and that's a third out of the inning. So the Grays strand 2 on 2 hits, no errors, no runs. We go to top of 4. It's going to be Maverick. The pitcher is hitting. Ty Peters and Austin Reeves. 3-2 Miracles. Yep. All right, top of 4. Bringing up Maverick Alcaria.
For the Miracles, pitcher and designated hitter, number 4,
Maverick Alcaria.
We were pronouncing his name wrong. The announcer, whatever, spoke to his godfather in between innings and said it's Alcaria. So my apologies, Maverick. Alcaria takes the first ball for a strike.
Thank you.
Well, this blue likes the outside part of the plate because I've seen a couple that are balls. The catcher has grabbed and brought him in for a strike. So counts 1-1. Lucero buries one on the ground. For 1 ball, 1 strike to Alcaria. Strike 2 swinging. One ball, 2 strikes. No outs. Lucero still on the bump for the Grays. Strike 3 swinging in and out of the glove of Taylor. Taylor tries to pick it up and drop it, then throws to first. However, the throw brought the runner off the bag. So that'd be a strikeout. Swinging. Drop third strike. Taylor picks it up, drops it, throws the ball to first. The throw brought the runner off the bag. So the pitcher safe at 1. I don't know if we have a runner for the pitcher or not. Be interesting. So no outs. Ty Peters is up, number 1. He's a left-hander. Swings and hits one to shortstop. Shortstop bobbles it. Goes to second. Throws it over the second baseman's head into right field. Alcaria advances to third. And Peters is aboard with an error. So it brings up Austin Reeves, who's had a sac fly and an error. Third at bat of the game today. He's 0 for 1. Well, runners are on the corners with no outs. Lucero, the big left-hander from Northeastern. Ball hit hard but foul to the right side. Peters over at first base kind of toying with Lucero a little bit. Trying to make him throw. A little pickoff attempt. See if Lucero takes the bait. He does not. Delivers the ball. It's hit right back up the middle for a single. 1 run will score. Runner from first advances to just second. And Austin Reeves with the nice line drive single right up the middle. Brings up Maddox Stahl. Well, Galindo's going to call time and go talk to Lucero. Lucero meets him halfway and hands him the ball. So that'll be it for Lucero.
Good out, Mac.
Lucero pitched 3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, and 5 Ks through 88 pitches. Coming into the game, I'll tell you as soon as I see his number. Well, we're all eagerly awaiting and it looks like number 26, Evan Gale, is coming in. Another left-hander from Northeastern Junior College. Evan's out of Longmont. 6 foot tall, 190. So we go lefty-lefty.
Your attention now pitching for the Grays.
And Evan is going to inherit.
College, number 26, Evan.
Runner on first and second with no outs. The top of the 4th. With the Miracles ahead 4-2. We will be back. So Evan Gale on the bump, making his first appearance for the Grays.
Right fielder number 18,
Northeastern
Maddox
Community
Stahl.
College out of Longmont. He's going to pitch to Maddox Stahl, who had a sack in the first, a single in the third. Runner from third goes, no throw. That's a double steal on the first pitch. Well, the Miracles came out aggressive. So they moved the runners from first to second on the first pitch to second, third on double steal. The pitch was a ball. The count is 1-0. Gale, the left-hander, on the rubber. Misses high and outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3 misses outside. Not the start that Gale wanted. 3-0 count. Runners at second and third. He finds the outside corner for his first strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. See if Gale can come at him again. Ball hit the first baseman. First baseman comes up firing home to Taylor. Taylor catches it, makes the tag for the out. Great job by Corrigan. Great way to hang on the ball by Taylor. He was coming. So that's the first out of the inning. Runners now at first and third. Number 7, Bryson Martinez is up. So last play was just a dribbler to first base. First base came up, threw home. Taylor secured it. Took the shot on headlong, made the out. Runner at first and third. 1 out. Gale misses inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Martinez swinging a miss. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Another swing and a miss. Strike 2. The Gale's now just getting warmed up. Now he's feeling a little more confident. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner from first goes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good pitches there by Gale. Didn't mess around. 3 strikes, swing and miss. Brings up number 10, Cooper Winchester. Runners now at second and third with 2 outs. Gale, the left-hander, on the bump. Swing and a miss. Fastball a little low. So Evan Gale, I think, is feeling it now. Came in through 3 balls. Had a 3-0 count. Got a little dribbler to first. Got the out. Struck the next guy out. 3 straight swing and miss. Got his 4 straight swing and miss right there. He's feeling it. Brendan Taylor came out to talk to him. Make sure they know what the signals are. Gale up in the count. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The left-hander from Longmont looks on. Taylor calls timeout to talk to him again. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Two mound meetings with no pitches. I guess Taylor just forgot to tell him something. All right, now we're back and ready to go. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Number 10, Winchester at bat. Gale, the left-hander, on the rubber for the Grays. He throws a ball outside for ball 1. Count is 1-1, 2 outs. Ball hit to second base. Gets through. It's a grounder going to go out to right field. 1 run scores. Here comes the second run at the plate. Safe. Winchester gets a single out to right field. 2 run score.
That's two just came in, and then we'll figure it out.
So it brings up number 34, Mason Aaron, who's 0 for 1 today with a walk and a strikeout. Score is 6-2, Miracles, on a 2 RBI single. Now Gale's first pitch to Aaron misses outside, ball 1. Now we're going to have a pitch runner for the catcher. Winchester gets a single, gets 2 runs scored. Then they're going to run for him for the courtesy runner. Mason Aaron up. Pitch misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 4, Miracles up 6-2. Pickoff attempt to first. Back easy. 2 runs just scored from Winchester's 2-run single. Gale delivers and misses on the outside for ball 2. Six to 2, top of 4. Gale pitching for the Grays. Misses inside. Ball 4. So you got runner at first and second. Mason at first, new walk.
Shortstop, number 13.
Winchester at second, the 2-run single. Brings up Nicholas Brainerd, number 13, playing shortstop for the Miracles. He's 0 for 0 today with 2 walks. Gale looks on, looks at the runner at second. Goes to second. Pickoff attempt. Back in time. Grays are having a tough time hanging on the ball today. Ball from second goes back to the pitcher. In and out of his glove. Rolls about 12 feet in front of him. And the runner from second advances to third. The runner from first advances to second. So I say the Grays are having a hard time catching the ball. Gale stepped off through to second. Second baseman couldn't hang on to it. Second baseman throws it to Gale. He can't hang on to it. 2 runners advance. 2 outs. Runners at second, third. Gale misses high. For a ball to Brainerd. 0-1's a count. Excuse me, 1-0's a count. Fouled off for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike to Brainerd with 2 outs. Top of 4. Evan Gale pitching for the Grays. Ball hit to the first baseman. Goes and gets it. Pitcher covering. The toss to the pitcher is not in time. In fact, the home blue says he was off the bag. I don't know how he was off the bag when he caught the ball and then ran through the bag. Regardless, he was off the bag. Runner safe. We'll call that an infield hit. 1 run came across.
Third baseman, number 3, Jeremiah Lucero.
Makes that score 7-2. Runners on the corners for the Miracles. And number 3, Jeremiah Lucero, is up with 2 outs. Evan goes to first for the pickoff attempt. And he's safe. Gale gets a sign, delivers, runner from first steals. Taylor throws down to get him and throws him out. So runners on the corners and 2 outs. Runner from first attempts to steal, and Taylor pops up and throws an absolute seed to second base, and that ball is right there and gets him for the third out of the inning. So he's caught stealing the end of the inning. However, the Miracles go up 7-2 as we head to the bottom of 4. Due up for the Grays, Mike Mignone, Jake Underland, and Alejandro Verdugo. Due up in the bottom of the 4th, number 25, Mike Mignone.
Number 25, Mike Mignone.
Mignone from Otero Junior College. Brighton, Colorado, 6 foot, 195 pounder. It's 1 for 1 today, but double off the wall. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Mignone looks at the curveball for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alcaria working quickly. Gets the ball, gets back up on the rubber. Gets a sign. He's out of the stretch. Delivers another curveball. Stays inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Alcaria, third curveball. This one doesn't curve. Sails over the head of Mignone. Brings it to 3 balls, 1 strike. Alcaria's only thrown 58 pitches so far, so he's working quickly. He's efficient. The ball in play. 3-1 count to Mignone. Pitch swung on, lifted to the first baseman, makes the catch for the first out. With 1 out,
Your designated hitter from
the designated hitter,
Northwestern,
Jake
number 19,
Underland.
Jake Underland.
Underland plays at Colorado Northwestern in Rangeley, Colorado, from Greeley. Hit a sac fly RBI in the first inning. This will be his second at bat of the game. Takes ball 1 outside for 1 ball, no strikes, with 1 out here in the bottom of 4. Grays down 7-2. Curveball, late breaking curveball for ball 2. 2-0's the count. Underland resembling Gm2 a little bit. Ball 3. The count is 3-0. I've seen more kids swing at 3-0 pitches this summer than I have my entire life, so I'm not going to jinx it and say it's a take sign. Acaria delivers, misses outside. Nope, never mind. Called a strike. This blue loves that outside part of the plate. He's consistent. If I was pitching, I'd throw nothing right there because they're missing, but he calls them strike. But he's called every single one of them on both sides. Does it again.
Wrong.
3 balls, 2 strikes. I'm telling you, if I was a pitcher, I would just sit right there because this blue calls it. Underland didn't think it was a strike. He started to make his way to first base. Count is full. 1 out. There's a break off a curveball and gets him looking for strike 3. That brings up number 2,
Your left fielder.
Alejandro
Trinidad
Verduga.
Number 2, Alejandro Verdugo.
This is his second at bat. He's 0 for 0 today. Hit a sac fly in the first inning. So we'll see if we can get a 2-out rally. Alejandro. He looks at a curveball high for ball 1. 1-0 is the count to Verdugo from Trinidad State. Ball fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Curveball stays high. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bye.
2 outs here in the bottom of 4. Grays down 7-2. Verduga up. Chopper to third base side just gets foul. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Verduga, number 2. Pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. That ends the inning. The Grays go down in order. We had the top of 5. Due up for the Miracles, Lucero, Acaria, and Peters.
Acaria, Peters.
Miracles have a 7-2 lead. Heading to top of 5.
Lucero.
Top of the 5th, now batting for the Miracle. Number 3, Jeremiah Lucero. Lucero 0 for 2 today, ground out and strikeout. First time facing Gale. Gale tries the curveball and finds a strike. 0-1. Good pitch. We'll It's officially nighttime here in Greeley. It's cooling off. Breeze is picked up, right to left. Ball skied right in the air. Hopefully this stays in. Catcher and first baseman converge. First baseman makes the catch and falls down for the out. Well, 1 out. That brings up the pitcher and DH.
Pitcher, number 4.
Maverick Akaria. So last inning, he kind of started this mess. Struck out swinging, but it was a drop third strike. Got on first, and then it all began. Then they hit through the order. So let's hope that doesn't happen this time. He starts off with a swing and a miss for a strike, and Gale's ahead quickly 0-1. Seven-two Miracles. Top of 5. Evan Gale pitching for the Grays. Misses outside. Ball 1. Gale gets a sign. Nobody on. He's out of the stretch. Fastball. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitcher facing pitcher. Taylor gets low in the crouch. Looking for a ball in the dirt. Half swing by Akari. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3. Akari goes down swinging. That's 2 outs. Brings up the leadoff hitter for the Miracles. Number one, Ty Peters. Peters 1 for 3 today with a single ground out and got on by air in that long 4th inning. The Grays did some damage. Catcher Taylor out to talk to Gale again. They're going to have to get each other's phone number after this game because they've spent more time talking than they have pitching. So Taylor and Gale get it squared away. Gale back in the stretch, nobody on. Peters up to bat for the Miracles, swings through it. Strike 1. Good pitch by Gale. Well, whatever Brendan Taylor said, it worked. And these guys are on the same page. So Gale gets a sign. Pitch swung out to right field. That ball is going to get down. Peters looking for more. He's heading towards second. The throw comes into second base. Not in time. Peters a stand-up double. It gets by the shortstop into left field. And Peters will head to third on the throwing error. I think a stand-up double. I don't know who to give the error on, if they'll give it on the
First baseman, number 19,
right field or the shortstop. But a quick 2 outs. Peters hits the double, advances to third on the air. Due up, number 19, Austin Rees. It's 1 for 2 today. With a sack, an error, and a single. He slices one foul down the right side. For the count, 0-1 with 2 outs here in the top of 5. Ball in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rees. Gale's working quickly. He's on the rubber. He's waiting for his sign, waiting for Rees to step in. Rees steps in. The right-hander for the Miracles. Ball hit in the gap between left, center field. Rees rounds first, but thinks secondary of it and heads back to first. And that's a single and an RBI. So another run scores. 8-2 Miracles with back-to-back base hit. So got a double, got a single. Brings up Maddox Stahl. So Gale gets a sign, looks at the runner first. Ball's line shot out to center field. Reeves is rounded second, heading for third. Ball gets past the center fielder. Yet another error this inning. That's going to score the run. It's going to be a single for Stahl, who's going to end up in second as the ball got by the center fielder. Ball gets by the center fielder, allowing the runner from second to go to third to go to home. And that is 8-2. Miracles, Dua, Bryson Martinez. And with all that going on, we're going to talk to another one of our Grays. I know who this kid is. I was talking about his wheels. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Austin Williams.
Where are you from, Austin?
I just graduated from Otero Junior College.
So we were talking about Austin today, how he's got wheels. We said he may be able to run, and then we saw him steal first to second. It was like as quick as a hiccup. So you're obviously pretty fast, right?
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
Say yeah. Say yeah, I am fast.
Yeah, I'm fast.
So we got runner at second. Ball fouled off. Makes count 1-1 with 2 outs. So why don't you tell us where you're from, what you're studying, where you want to go to school? What else you got?
From Thornton, Colorado. I want to study engineering. I don't know where I'm going right now. I'm uncommitted right now, looking for a 4-year university.
All right, so you're a smart kid. Swing and miss. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So your grade point average is pretty high?
Yeah, 3.7.
Nice. All right. And where'd you say you went to school?
Otero Junior College.
So you're obviously going to continue your education. You just don't know where yet you're going to go or if you're going to continue playing baseball?
I want to still continue playing baseball, just looking for the right fit for a 4-year university right now.
Ball lifted out to right field. Underneath it says, I got it, makes the catch. That's third out of the inning. At the end, or we head to the bottom of 5. Miracles up 9-2. All right, what position you play?
Shortstop.
All right. You like playing there?
Yeah.
Did you play a lot this year?
No, I ended up getting hurt in the fall and trying to make a comeback, but it didn't go as planned. And so,
Well, good luck. It was nice talking to you. It's nice watching you play, too. Thank you. Well, look at this. We're going to have back-to-back Grays during the inning break. So, due up for the Grays in the bottom of the 5th would be Conkling, Webb, and Barr. But until then, let's talk to this guy here. Tell us your name, where you're from, your position, your height, your weight, your GPA, what you're studying. Go.
Hi, I'm Ren. I'm Ren Sato from Yokohama, Japan, and I go to Wilson, Nebraska Community College. And I'm studying business. I play third base.
So what are you going to do after 2 years at, what did you say, Garden City or Western Nebraska?
Western Nebraska.
What are you going to do next?
I want to transfer to Hawaii, in Hawaii's university.
That's not a bad place. That's a good plan. Liam Conklin, due up, first pitch swing and fouls one off. So you're going to go to the University of Hawaii. You're going to go to what school?
Like some I don't know yet, but like some digital school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to play baseball there?
Yeah.
All right. But any idea where? Ball hit sharply to the shortstop. Shortstop in and out of the glove. And the Grays are going to get on by air of their own. Liam runs so fast, he stopped at first base and tripped over his shoelaces, and he's down. I think he's laughing. Yep, he's back up. So he'll be at first. He got there quick. Due up number 30, Griffin Webb. What position do you play?
Third base.
Number 30.
Okay. Did you play a lot this year?
Oh yeah, there's a good season.
Good season?
Yeah,
All right. Any home runs?
just 2.
2? That's pretty good. All right. Are you having fun? Do you enjoy Greeley?
Yeah, this is good place in Greeley. Yeah,
You like it, huh?
yeah,
Have you noticed the smell?
yeah.
Supposed to say no. All right. Do you want to say anything to your mom and dad listening from where?
From Japan. Yeah.
Webb takes first pitch swing foul ball. From where in Japan?
Yokohama, and then thank you for spotting me.
Do you want to say anything to him?
Thank you for watching my game. Cause she wake up early because it's time difference. So yeah, just thank you.
Do you want to speak to her in Japanese?
No.
No?
No.
All right.
I
Well,
want to say
send money?
no. I want to say eat banana before the game because no cramp. Yeah. Yeah.
That's always good news. Eat banana before the game. All right, Ren. Well, hey, it's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you very much. I
Thank
look
you.
forward to watching you all season.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Well, that was nice. We had back-to-back guys. I don't know if a third one's out there hanging out. Doesn't look like it. So we're bottom of 5. Base runner aboard by an error. The pickoff attempt from the catcher to first, and they caught him napping, and Conklin was picked off. From 2 to 3. Well, that's the first out of the inning. Webb has a 3-1 count with 1 out. Gray's down 9-2. Curveball doesn't curve, stays high for ball 4. So Webb aboard with the base on balls brings up number 12, Brogan Barr, who's 1 for 1 today. Had a walk in the first, a hit in the third. This will be his third at bat. So the left-hander from Eaton steps up to the plate. Akaria still pitching for the Miracles. He wasn't in pitch trouble last time as far as pitches thrown. He's been pretty effective thus far. Pickoff attempt to first base. And Webb is back safely. Pitches inside for ball 1 to Barr. 1-0's count, 1 out. Conklin got picked off first base. Catcher had a quick move to first and got him. Barr fouls one off on the left side. So much room, I got to crank my head to see if they're going to make that catch, and that ball is over. The count's 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of 5. Gray's down 9-2. Webb at first base, off to a bigger lead. Runner doesn't go. Barr hits a shot to the second baseman, a little worm burner on the ground, fields it, bobbles it a little bit, then goes to 1. So Barr does move the runner. However, that's the second out of the inning.
Arkansas State Mid-South.
That brings up our 3-hole hitter, number 8, Caleb Tejada. Tejada 0 for 2 today, ground out and a pop out. So with the runner in scoring position, see if the Grays can get 1 across, start chipping away at this lead. Webb off to a big lead at second. Alcaria turns and looks at him while he's in the pitching motion. Spins back around, delivers a ball. Huge lead by Webb now. Pitcher for the Miracles steps off, looks him back. Webb, another measurable lead. Ball in dirt, 2 balls, no strikes. Webb hustles back to second. Looks around, makes sure no one's sneaking up on him. Extending his sizable lead at second. Akaria delivers. Foul ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Looked like Webb was going on that pitch. I don't know. I didn't see if he was going or if he thought it was a ground ball. Keep an eye on him. He's about halfway to third with the lead he's got. So he's stretching at second a little bit. He seems comfortable where he's at. Akaria pitches, misses the inside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, bottom of 5. Caleb Tejada at bat. Ball fouled off Count remains the same. Quiet night here in Greeley. Ball misses inside, and Tejada is aboard on a walk. So you have runner first and second with 2 outs. Coach of the Miracles is going to make his way out to the mound, see if we're going to make a pitching change. Carrier's thrown 86 pitches, 49 for strikes. Doesn't look like they're going to make a change, just have a talk, maybe get someone up. We got 2 guys up in the bullpen. Too far away to tell you who they are. But if they do make a change, we'll keep you informed. Blue's going to walk out and break up this meeting. I didn't see when the guys got up in the bullpen, so I don't know if the coach is just trying to burn some clock, get them ready. All
Your
part of the
first
game, though.
From Concordia University, number 27.
So due up,
Deegan
the cleanup hitter for the Grays,
Corrigan.
number 27, Deegan Corrigan. He's 1 for 2 today with a base knock in the third. So runners at first and second. Flies one foul behind the dugout. And he'll be down on the count 0-1. So Webb at first, Webb at second, Tejada at first, Corrigan at the plate, 0-1 count, 2 outs, bottom of 5. Ball lifted straight up in the air. Pitcher says he's got it. First baseman calls him off, comes in and grabs it, makes a catch for the 3rd out. So Alcaria gets out of that jam as we head to the top of the 6th. Due up for the Grays.
Due up for Paso County, Winchester, Aaron and Brainerd.
Excuse me. Due up for the Miracles, Winchester, Aaron, and Brainerd. Come to the top of the 6th. Miracles up 9-2 over the Grays. Due up for the Miracles, number 10, Cooper Winchester. He's 1 for 3 today. Single in his last at bat, 2 RBI single. So Evan Gale still on the rubber for the Grays. Big left-hander from Longmont. He'll start with a strike and a pop-up to right side of the field in foul territory. Looks like there's enough room. First baseman catches it again and falls down. I think that's the second catch and fall that he's made today. Regardless, 1 pitch, 1 out. Pop out into foul territory and due up. Now for the miracles, number 34, Mason Aaron.
Second baseman, number 34, Mason Aaron.
Well, Gale's got to like that. One pitch, pop up in foul territory, squeeze it, out. Let's do it again, 2 more times. The big lefty looks in, gets a sign. Taylor, the catcher, gets way down, and the ball is fouled off to the right side, this time out of play. Oh, 1 count, 1 out. Top of 6. Good pitch. Finds the lower half of the zone for a strike. Gale up. 0-2 on Aaron right away. Ball 3 in the dirt. Did he go? Yes, he did. Taylor gets the ball as a drop third strike. He picks it up, throws to 1, high enough to draw Corrigan off the bag just as the runner got there. So we drop third strike, but the runner will be safe at first.
Shortstop, number 13, Nicholas Brainerd.
So number 13, Nicholas Brainerd, is up with 1 run on. With 1 runner on. Pickoff attempt from Gale, and they're back easy. It's those small things that just kill you. You got the second drop third strike that ended up on base today, along with, we have 3 errors so far that's on Game Changer. I don't know if that's correct or not. I would assume it's correct. Gale misses outside for a ball. It's just those little things that add up to extra innings. You give someone 4 outs an inning, they're going to do some damage. Gale, nice slider. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count with 1 out. Ball in dirt. Taylor knocks it down, keeps it in front of him. Runner doesn't advance. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Nicholas Brainerd at bat. He is 2 for 2 today. Been on all 3 times. 2 base hits and a walk. Gale, pickoff attempt to first. Runner's back. Gale gets a sign on the rubber. Delivers the ball. Bad luck for the Grays. Ball was hit right back up the middle. It hit the corner of the rubber and bounced to the right side. Gets to the center field. Nicholas Brainerd is going to round first and head for second. The ball was sharply hit. Bounced off something on the mound there. I don't know if it was the rubber or something else, and went directly ricocheted to the right in between first and second. Got to the outfield. Runner gets to second. Runner from first advances to third. And just like that, with some bad luck, the Grays are facing runners at second and third with 1 out. Top of the 6th. Due up number 3, Jeremiah Lucero. Lucero swings at the first pitch and misses. I don't know what that hit on the mound, but it was heading right back up the mound and just ricocheted directly to the right. Bad luck. Gale, good looking curveball, finds it for a strike. 0-2's a count with 1 out. It'll be nice to get this guy here. Number 8 hole hitter, Jeremiah Lucero. Runners at second and third. Gale buries 1 in the dirt. Nice stop by Taylor. Drops to the ground, takes it off the chest, keeps it in front of him. Runners don't advance. Lucero 0 for 3 today. Ground out, fly out, strikeout. Strikeout swinging. Well, that was a big out. That was a big out by Gale. With 2 outs, runners at second, third. The pitcher, Maverick Alcaria, He's up. He struck out 3 times today. The second time was a drop third strike that couldn't get him at first. So let's see if we can give him the golden sombrero for today. Nope. Base hit out to right field. 1 run's going to score. Ball gets past the right fielder. 2 runs are going to score. Kara is going to second. He is not quick enough to get there, and he's out. So the pitcher, Maverick Alcaria, gets a bloop single to right field. Right fielder comes in to get it, gets under his glove. 1 run scores. The second run scores on the air. Alcaria tries to stretch a single to a double and gets thrown out by about 6 feet. However, 2 come across, and the score is now 11-2. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, Brendan Taylor, Mike Mignona, and Jake Underland due up for the Grays. Down by 9 heading to the bottom of 6. Due up for the Grays, catcher number 9, Brendan Taylor. Taylor 0 for 1 today. Popped out in the 3rd and walked in the 2nd. So Taylor going to see if we can get something going here in bottom of 6. Grays find themselves down 11-2. First pitch outside, but it's a strike. Talked about that pitch before. The blue likes him outside. He's been consistent on both sides. So if I was a pitcher, I'd stay there. Maverick Alcaria, Mr. Do-It-All. DHs and pitches. Taylor hits one high out to center field, and that's an out.
Right fielder number 25, Mike.
Brings up right fielder number 25, Mike Mignona. Mignona doubled off the fence in the 2nd inning, flew out in the 4th inning. This will be his 3rd at bat. Big swing and a miss by Mignona. Oh, 1's count with 1 out. Alcaria pitching. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Mignona quickly finds himself 0-2 in the count with 1 out. Grays down 11-2. Bottom of 6. Grays won in walk-off fashion the first game of the doubleheader. However, it's going to take some doing to come all the way back in this. I don't think the Grays led until they won the game. Alcaria misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out to Mignone. Curveball got him swinging. Strike 3. First 2 batters go down. Brings up number 19,
Designated hitter.
Jake
Number
Underland.
19, Jake Underland.
Jake 0 for 1 today. Sack, fly, RBI in the second. Strikeout in the fourth. First pitch misses inside for ball 1. Jake showing all of his stirrups. Good eye, misses high. Ball 2. 2-0. So great hitters count for Jake. Best pitch you're going to see. Haven't seen too many 2-0 counts from Akaria this game. Let's see if we can get a big 2-out rally going. Akaria delivers curveball, gets in there for a strike. Makes count 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. 11-2 lead by the Miracles. Another curveball. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two, 2-2. Ball inside. Got him looking. Strike 3. Well, we've seen that Blue call some strikes on the outside part of the plate. That was the first one we saw him call on the inside. The grades go down in order. Takes us to top of 7. Due up for the Miracles. The leadoff hitter, Ty Peters,
For the Miracles, Peters, Reese.
Austin Rees, and Maddox Stahl. Top of the 7th, due up for the Miracles. Number 1, Ty Peters.
Center fielder number 1, Ty Peters.
Peters takes the first pitch and gets hit square in the back with a curveball. So leadoff runner aboard. That curveball just didn't break. It started at him and stayed at him.
First baseman number 19, Austin Reese.
Brings up number 19, Austin Rees. Rees' last 2 at-bats, singles. Got on with the air in there, and then there's a sac fly in the first inning. Gale looks at the runner at first, back in time. Leadoff runner aboard. No outs, top of 7. Rees is up. Fastball. That one got there in a hurry. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. No outs, runner at first. Pickoff attempt. Back in time. Gil gets a sign. Out of the stretch, delivers. Ball. Outside. Blue does like the outside part of the plate. However, that was just too far off. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, runner at first. Little numbered hit to third. Okay, good. Off his. I thought they were going to call that a hit. I don't think Tejada would have got there in time to throw to first to get the out. So the ball was bounced off the foot, is what it looks like, of Reeves. He's walking around trying to shake it off. Yeah, it just went off his left foot and then rolled out to third base. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball smoked out to right field. Right fielder's going way back, over his head, against the wall. Reeves looking for 2, was heading for 3. However, the runner on third didn't go home, so it's a stand-up double. That ball is really close to getting out of here, especially that wind blowing just a little bit. He went shopping at the gap and bounced one off the fence. Brings up Maddox Stahl with nobody out. Runners at second and third. And the Grays down by 9 in the 7th inning. This will be our last inning. Gale gets a sign, delivers a strike. Looking, strike 1. Gale pitching out of the stretch with runners at second and third. Maddox Stahl up. He's got 2 hits on the day. Fouls one off Taylor. Taylor's getting beat up behind the plate. Taylor looks to be okay. The count is no balls, 2 strikes to Stahl with runners at second and third. No outs in the top of 7. Gale gets a sign. He's out of the stretch. Tries the outside part of the plate. Ball's hit back up the middle of center field. 1 run's going to score. Second run rounding third, and he's in time. And Stahl with a 2 RBI single right back up the middle. That'll bring up their number 4 hitter, Bryson Martinez.
Left fielder number 7, Bryson Martinez.
Martinez 1 for 3 on the day. Hit a single. Also a walk in the first inning. Stahl at first base. Off to a pretty big lead for a left-hander. Gale doesn't go to him. In fact, the ball's hit to the first baseman, a little dribbler. Corrigan grabs it, steps on 1 for the out, tries to go to second, but not in time. So 1 out. Due up, the number 5 hole hitter, number 10, Cooper Winchester, who had a big hit in the 4th.
Number 10, Cooper Winchester.
2-run single in the 4th that kind of break this game open. 13-2 to score now. Evan Gale on the bump. He tries a curveball and finds the outside part of it for a strike. Stahl at second base. 1 out. Gale looks the runner back. Delivers, ball hit right back up the middle for a single. Stahl is rounding third, heading for home. He's going to get there. The throw comes in. It's not going to be in time. Cut off by the first baseman. And Cooper Winchester has his second hit of the game. That'll bring up number 34, Mason Aaron.
Second baseman number 34, Mason Aaron.
Aaron has gone walk, strikeout, walk, strikeout. So he comes up with 1 out, runner on first. 14-2 deficit the Grays are facing. Gale gets a sign. Ball hit to third base. It's called foul. Just on the outside part of the third base. Been a tough play. Mason Aaron was hustling to first. So no balls, 1 out, 1 strike. Mason Aaron at bat with Winchester at first. Evan Gale pitching for the Grays. Pickoff attempt. Back in time, safe. Winchester stands up, brushes himself off. Run at first really doesn't matter in a 14-2 game in the 7th inning, the last inning, so we'll see if they just stay at 1. And Gale finds the outside part of the play with a curveball for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch finds the outside corner, strike 3. And then this blue is consistent. That ball is outside, but he's called it that way since the first inning. So a strikeout for Gale. Brings up number 13, Nicholas Brainerd.
Nick Brainerd.
2 outs, runner at first. Brainerd had a day today. 3 hits. He's been on base 4 times. He walked in between one of those 3 hits. So he's their 7-hole hitter. Swings and a miss. Brainerd down 0-1. With a runner at first. He's 3 for 3 today. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Inside part of the plate. Called a strike. 1 ball, 2 strike. Brainerd walks away a little bit upset with that call. I hadn't called that all game. However, I think the blue called it last inning and this inning, so his zone has moved a little bit inside. Gale gets a sign, looks at the runner, delivers strike 3 on the outside part of the corner. So they did some damage in that inning. We head to the bottom of the 7th with the Miracles up 14-2. Last inning for the Graves to do anything, and due up is Verduga, Conklin, then back to the top of the order with Griffin Webb.
Go for your Graves in the bottom of the 7th, Ben Hugo. To Alejandro Verdugo.
New pitcher for the Miracles, number 17, Evan Iacono. Hitting for the Grays, number 2, Alejandro Verdugo. 0 for 1 today with a sack and a strikeout. First pitch he takes for a ball. Well, good outing for the Miracles starting pitcher, Maverick Acaria. Verdugo skies one. The shortstop takes a few steps back, drifts left off his glove for an error. Well, the errors have hit the other team too. So Verdugo on base with a towering shot to shortstop. Shortstop drifted over, just held off his glove.
Shortstop number 21, Liam Conklin.
Akaria had 6 innings, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts. So great game for him. Up for the Grays in the 9 hole, number 31, Liam Conklin. Sorry, number 21. Conklin takes a ball. Make the count 1-0. Verduga first on the infield air. Conklin, big swing. Misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. He was swinging for the fences. You're down 12 in the last inning. Tie your shoes tight, screw yourself on the ground, swing as hard as you can. Runner doesn't go. Ball fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the right hand hitting number 21, Liam Conklin. Verdugo at first. Ball thrown in the dirt, gets past the catcher. Verdugo advances to second. And the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Conklin from Fort Collins, Colorado. Verdugo leads off second. Conklin fouls one off behind the press box. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second. Second baseman sneaks over to second. Nothing doing. Pitch. Swung and missed. Strike 3. Conklin goes down on strikes. That brings up
Second baseman
number 30, Griffin Webb. He was 0 for 2 today with a walk. So he'll step into the box. Take first pitch for a strike. 0-1's a count. Wind shifted direction here in Greeley. Now it's going left to right. It is picked up. Great for a left-hand hitter. Misses for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. To Webb. In the bottom of the 7th. This will be the last inning. Grays need 12 to tie, 13 to win. Misses. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball outside misses. 3 balls, 1 strike. To Webb. We have Verduga got on with the air. Conklin struck out swinging. It's the 3rd batter of the inning, Webb. He takes ball 4. So the Grays have 2 runners aboard. Their number 2 hole is up. Number 12, Brogan Barr.
Center fielder, number 12, Brogan Barr.
Barr's 1 for 2 today. Single in the 3rd. He got on the 1st with a walk. Grounded out his last at bat. Left-hand hitter from Eaton, Colorado. Runners at 1st and 2nd. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Grays need a dozen runs to tie the game and a baker's dozen to win the game. Barr takes first pitch for a strike, 0-1. Swinging, miss. Barr quickly down, 0-2. 0-2's count to Bar. Runners at first and second. Pitch in the dirt. Catcher makes a good play of keeping it in front of him, keeping the runners at second, third, making sure the force is still there. Bar looked at his first ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2 to Bar. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the last inning. Grays down by a dozen. The left-hander from Eaton is at the plate. Hits one to left field. Left fielder charging over, makes a dive. The ball's down. Verduga advances only from second to third. Didn't know if it was going to be caught. So Bar gets a single out to left field. All the runners advance. No one scores yet. Bases are loaded with Caleb Tejada up and 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Tejada's 0 for 2 today with a ground out of pop out. Last at bat, he walked. So 12 runs in the last inning would be tough to do, but if we start chipping away one by one, it can be done. So bases loaded, 1 out. Base hit will score 2. Tejada at the plate. Could have been one of the worst pitches I've seen called for a strike in my entire life. The count is 0-1. That pitch right across the plate for 0-2. So Tejada down quickly, 0-2. Bases loaded, 1 out. Tejada line shot out the gap. 1 run's going to score. Here comes the second run, around third. Tejada holds it first. 2 runs come across. 2 RBI single by Tejada. Brogan Bar holds at third. Tejada at first. So we have runners on the corners.
First baseman.
Due up the cleanup hitter. Number 27, Deegan Corrigan. Corrigan 1 for 3 today. He had a single in the third. The Grays are chipping away. 14-4 is now the lead for the Miracles. Grays are threatening with runners in scoring position. First pitch, just missed for a ball. 1-0's count to Corrigan. Tejada at first, runners on the corners. Corrigan, a little excuse me swing. Said he did not go. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out, runners on the corners. Corrigan at bat. Ball misses high. 3-0. Surely we're not swinging on 3-0. I said this before, but I think we've seen it 4 or 5 times this year swinging on 3-0. And ball's in the dirt for ball 4. The bases are loaded for the Grays. Number 9, Brendan Taylor is at bat.
Number 9, Brendan Taylor.
Coach for the Miracles wants to talk to the infield, wants to talk to the pitcher, see what they can do. So a little bit of break in the action. 14-4 is the score with 1 out. The bottom of 7, bases are loaded. Brendan Taylor, kid from Severance, and your Greeley Grays catcher is at bat. Quick meeting. Coach walked out there, must have said 3 words, turned around and walked back. Taylor steps up. Bases loaded, 1 out. Down by 10. Last inning. Down to their last 2 outs. Taylor rips one foul. That ball might have had the distance. Might have been a grand slam. He turned on that one quick, and he's going to wish he had that back. Evan Yacono pitching, number 17. Probably won't throw that pitch again. He buries one in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases are juiced for Taylor. 0 for 2 today with a walk. So he's due. Big gap in right center field. Taylor tries to go there. It does not get over the second baseman's head. Infield fly. Second baseman grabs it for the out, and now the Grays are down to their last out. So the Grays need a 10-run, 2-out rally to win the game. Bases are loaded for number 25, Mike Mignone. Mignone swinging at the first pitch, fouls one. Back in the stands behind home plate. 0-1 count. It would be nice to get some more runs across. Not go down 14-4 on your home field. See if Mignone could help out, drive some of these in. Still a huge gap in right center field. Catcher goes to third on a pickoff attempt. Barr is back in time. Tried to catch Brogan napping. Mignone back in the dish. Yacono up on the rubber. Out of the stretch. Gets a sign. Pitches high for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ball catches that outside corner and calls a strike. I disagree with it, but he has called it the same way all game. And Mignone goes down on a 3rd strike to end the game. The Grays threatened that inning. They almost hit around, scored a few runs. Bad news. Grays lose the second half of the doubleheader,
Today with the El Paso
14-4.
The Grays in the Front Range League, thank you for attending today's game. Your Grays are back in action tomorrow. Sunday
We'll see you tomorrow,
right here at
June 8th
when they host
at 1 p.m. here. The Grays will be celebrating their 100th year of existence. There will be a celebration to commemorate the 100th year for the Grays. This will be here at Tom Roach Field, June 8th tomorrow against the El Paso County Miracles. We'll do it again tomorrow. See you then.